In other news, Japan is stepping up its pressure on UNESCO in order to stop records of Tokyo's wartime sexual enslavement of women, most of them Korean, from becoming part of the memory of the World Register. The register is a repository for historically significant documentary materials. Japan's pushing for UNESCO to change its screening process for such records to keep Tokyo's sex slavery off the list. Kwon Jang-ho has this report.
Tokyo is continuing to ramp up the pressure on UNESCO as it fights to prevent its wartime sexual enslavement records from being listed on the Memory of the World Register. The register was formed in 1994 to keep important historical documents from being lost. But according to Tokyo's Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida, as reported by Japanese daily Sankei Shimbun on Friday, the UN body is now set to revise the screening process through which items for its World Registry are chosen. UNESCO is currently considering an application from Korean and international civic groups to include records of Japan's wartime sexual enslavement of women. Over 2,700 documents were included in the application, including photos and victim statements. Tokyo is insisting that any decision concerning the registry be taken after the reorganization process, with Kishida saying that only under a new system will they consider rulings as valid. Until then, Japan is expected to put pressure on UNESCO by continuing to withhold its annual payment of $3.7 million, a decision taken after documents provided by China concerning the 1937 Nanjing massacre were listed against Tokyo's requests last year. At the time, Tokyo criticized the application process, saying it was not transparent enough and needed changing. Japan was the organization's highest-paying member after the US cut off payments in 2011 in protest against Palestine gaining UNESCO membership. But now, with Japan withholding its dues, observers are concerned that Tokyo will try to hold the organization at ransom and for how long it will continue to do so. Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News.